So you've seen the photographs and the pictures of our 3 mats that we've got for the 3 stages of the ARC program, which is adaptable into any situation for Elijah 2. So this is called the mat work, which is measure, assess and teach. So we use this each morning or each day that you're going to be starting a program or group work. And what this does is this helps you to identify where your client or your potential client is going to be at emotionally, mentally, within themselves. So we start with the easiest one to start with. As I say, there's 3 of them. We'll start with the easiest one. A lot of people find it difficult to actually articulate what they're feeling. They may think that they're feeling something, but actually putting the 2 together, we find often they struggle with that. So I'll give you a demonstration of what that is. So when everybody's in the room, everybody has to take part. There isn't a position of where people can actually say, no, I don't want to take part today. It is important that it's inclusive for everybody. Even if they don't want to take part, you ask why. Is there something on the mat that would say why you don't want to take part? Okay? So, and anybody that decides to come into your room while you're doing your mat work, they are asked to take part too. This shows an inclusiveness again, that everybody is equal and nobody is above anybody else. And that includes teachers and mentors, whoever it is that is around. They all take part. So we ask them who would like to go first. Anybody can go, it doesn't matter who. If they can identify with one of the words on the mat. Doesn't matter which one it is, they can choose. So I'll give you an example of, I could say, I'm surprised. So I would have to go and stand on the mat and stand on that word. That means that I'm claiming responsibility for what I'm thinking and feeling. But also I'm engaging by telling you as well what it is. So I'm surprised. So we would ask, the other members of the group would say, why are you surprised, Dawn? So I have to tell you why. Why am I surprised? Well, I'm surprised that I didn't think that being here with this group of people was going to be as nice as what it was. So actually I'm really surprised that this is what it looks like. And so when they're finished, that's all they need to say. So you then thank them for sharing and say, thank you for sharing that. And then they step. So if somebody decides that they want to stand on disgusted, this will give you an opportunity as well to find out exactly what's going on for them. So they could say, I'm feeling disgusted about how my mate behaved when he came in here today. That then alerts you to know that you could have a potential problem on your hands between the 2 people. Also, it allows you to take them out of the group setting and maybe speak to them on a one-to-one basis as well. Now that could also mean, it doesn't mean to say they're going to be angry, it could be that they're feeling depressed, or it could be they're feeling suicidal. So what that does is it allows you to interact with them and maybe nip something in the bud before it escalates into anything that you can't deal with. So it's a good way of finding out exactly what is going on with everybody in the moment. So if you notice, we have the circular shape on the mat, and that is on each of the mats there is one circular shape. Now it's not discussed why the circular shape is there. That is there for you to keep as a mystery, and they often won't ask you why it's there either, but it's there for you to identify anybody that may be potentially attention seeking. So to give you an example for that, if you ask people to step on the mat and they go and stand on the circle and they say, I'm positive. Well, that's great that they're positive, all right? And if it's genuine that they're positive, then that is good. But you'll notice that if you ask them again the next day, where are you today? Can you identify where you are? And they go back and they stand on the circle again. This is going to start to ring alarm bells for you. Why is this person keep standing on the circle? Why are they not standing on anything else? One, because maybe they want attention. They want your attention, but also that they want other people to notice what they're doing. Usually, as I say, they're positive words that are on those circles, but it's very unusual for somebody to keep repetitively going back onto a circle each day. Then you know they're in denial, they're not being honest, and all they want is your attention. We also know that it takes longer for a person to actually process what they're doing if they go onto a circle rather than a square. So you use these mats at your own discretion of how your group is doing, how well it's developing and how good they're doing. Usually we say stick with one mat for at least 6 weeks. This then allows them to gain confidence in the actual mat, gain confidence in you, and gain confidence within themselves that they're able to speak these things out and actually claim the real definition of what these words mean. So you say usually it's about 6 weeks, and then we say let's introduce a new one. Now this often causes a bit of disturbance between people because they've got comfortable. So we say let's shake this up a bit. Let's get a new mat in. So you go to the next stage, go to the next level, and you start the process again with them, right? So with the mats, they come in different sizes for you, but we do suggest that they are at least 6 foot by 3 foot. I mean, you can have them a little bit smaller, but you have to be able to completely put your foot in one of the squares. Otherwise, especially when you've got men involved with this as well, they're slightly larger, so they need to feel like they're actually claiming the shape that they're on at the time. So each mat can be done in different colours as well. Now this can suit you. You can blend in with your logos that you've got, or with your colour themes, whatever you choose. And they come in multiple colours, but we suggest if you're having the 3, then you make sure that each colour is completely different to the next one, so you can identify your 3 stages.